PhD yourself and put him through or her through, or your kids to the best school that you can. You'll achieve a work-life balance, possibly further a work-life integration. Second point, Marymount's strategic plan includes being known as an institution of higher learning whose programs will be guided by its Catholic identity. You, of course, know what ethical behavior is, and you, of course, know how to practice it. Warren Buffett, widely respected business person, has said to employees of his organization, if you lose money for this organization, I will be very understanding. If you lose reputation for the organization, I will be ruthless. If there should ever be an ethical lapse in your behavior, you can full well expect that not only your boss, but your colleagues and your customers will be ruthless, and this point is not debatable. I've come to realize that you can't have a commencement speak without using the term leadership. How many have heard the term leadership in your classes here? Okay, well, what is it exactly? You know, we have semester-long courses on it. The best definition of leadership I ever heard came from Peter Block, respected management consultant. He summarized it in 4 words: creating an alternative future. The future is going to happen anyway. But you have to guide it. And the world expects that. I'm going to give you some advice. Actually, this is the best piece of career advice I ever got, and it came at the end of my undergraduate career. And now I'll just pay it forward. I had a pretty good time of it as an undergrad, English and history major, crammed 4 years of college in 6. Had a meeting with my major advisor, and he says, all right, Bill, now what are you going to do? And in my evaluation, he said, let me point out something. He said, at this university and all the writing that you have ever done, you have learned how to state your opinion or a thesis. And you have learned how to go out and aggregate across a breadth of references and information and synthesize them into a unique argument that you can present consistently and intelligibly to someone else. He says, you, Bill, are a problem solver, and there is no end to the need for problem solvers in American business. That was the beginning of my career. A beginning. A commencement. And I thought, damn. A special moment for me, and that day was something like the day that we have today. My colleagues, wouldn't it be wonderful if you could look at the world that you're moving into and say and hear yourself, this was once true, but it is no longer true. We must make new rules about this and this. We must abandon our dear ideas which once had a purpose and our hates which once served us. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could greet the most challenging time in the history of our world with wonder rather than with despair? So, go. Commence. My colleagues, enjoy your career. Enjoy your life. And enjoy holding a graduate degree from Marymount University.
Thank you, Dr. Combs. Now, speaking for the graduate students of the class of 2013 is Ms. Alice Marie Sutsko, a candidate for the Master of Arts in Literature and Language.
President Schenck, members of the Board of Trustees, faculty and staff, alumni, family members, and friends. On behalf of the graduating class, I would like to say a few words of thanks to all of the people who have supported us on this journey. First, our families, the grandparents, mothers, fathers, siblings, spouses, and the myriad of friends who have inspired us, cheered us on, and put up with our meltdowns. Thanks for loving us through this experience. It can't have been easy, as my family will definitely attest. You've been there every step of the way, and even though you might not know it, you have shaped us into the people we are, the people we will become. To our dedicated faculty and staff, our gratitude is endless. You are the people who work the hardest and are typically recognized the least. The time you spend behind the scenes, grading papers, planning classes, writing letters of recommendation, and generally helping to ensure that we have a future, for this you don't get enough recognition or thanks. So on behalf of the graduates, I want to say thank you for putting up with our nonsense, for helping us grow, and making sure that we enter the world with what we need to survive. I hope we make you proud. Although graduate students are a diverse bunch of people, we come from all over the world, we are all different ages, and we enter graduate school from all walks of life. We do share one commonality: we survived. While it's true that graduate school is not for the meek, it also has not been all blood, sweat, and tears. Okay, there were some tears. But there are so many wonderful things that stand out about this experience. We all had opportunities to leave our comfort zones, and we became more well-rounded people as a result. For me, this meant exploring DC. I got the chance to visit museums, historic sites, and film festivals. I met world-renowned authors without geeking out too much. I connected with all kinds of people from all around the world. Most importantly, I got to participate in the academic conversation. By this I mean not having just a voice in the classroom, but also presenting my research at national and local conferences.